The departure of a junior coalition partner throwing a spanner in the works for Japan's Liberal Democratic Party and its new leader, Sanae Takaichi. Komeito Party has announced its decision to leave the ruling alliance over a slush funds scandal.
近年、第一党である自民党の政治資金をめぐる問題によりまして、国民の政治全体への信頼が大きく損なわれております。
我が党としては丁寧に説明もすべく、一つ一つ真摯に対応をしてまいりました。でしかもこれまで26年間にわたって、野党の時代も含めて協力をし合ってきた関係でございますので、大変残念では、ございましたけれども、そういった、結論に、なりました。
Komeito's decision means the ruling coalition is short of a majority in the lower house. Estimates by Nikkei Asia show the LDP could lose 20% of single-member seats without that support. Doubts also mounting over Ms. Takaichi's bid to become prime minister in a parliament vote that was scheduled for next week. She took over as LDP party chief just days ago. CNA's senior correspondent Michi Ishida takes a close look at the repercussions of Komeito's decision.
Mr. Tetsuo Saito, leader of the new Komeito, was expressing his concern during LDP's presidential election about the choice of its new leader. But it was surprising he actually decided to dissolve the coalition. Mr. Saito said in his news conference the party's supporters were unhappy with the LDP's handling of political fund scandal. In August, lawmaker Koichi Hagyuda's secretary faced a so-called summary indictment. Mr. Hagyuda was suspended from key posts after his involvement in mishandling of political funds came to light. But Ms. Takaichi appointed him the party's new acting Secretary General. Mr. Saito demanded LDP President Takaichi to step up restrictions on donations from companies and take stricter measures against unreported funds. Ms. Takaichi told reporters, yes, Mr. Saito made his demand and pushed her to respond immediately. She said she couldn't, as she had to consult her party members. She cannot be a party dictator. Then she said, Mr. Saito gave her no chance, and it was a one-sided breakup. Now, there are signs opposition parties are starting to take this breakup at their advantage. For instance, Constitutional Democratic Party, which is the biggest opposition party, came out to say they are considering approaching Komeito as there are common policies they can work on together. And Mr. Saito of Komeito said, with the Democratic Party for the People, they can work on tightening the handling of political funds.
Tomohiko Taniguchi, he's specially appointed professor at the University of Tsukuba, explains what the LDP will have to do to regain much-needed support.
Komeito leaders made it certain that they're not joining forces with other opposition parties to name someone else than their own leader when choosing the next prime minister. So the opposition parties are still divided. Chances are that Ms. Takaichi will end up gaining the biggest number of votes from the parliamentarians, becoming prime minister. But it's going to be very much a close call for sure. And the abruptness and the suddenness must have been pretty much a surprise for the LDP leaders. During the campaign period, selecting the LDP's new leader, each one of the contenders, including Ms. Takaichi herself, mentioned repeatedly that it's going to be the bread and butter issue and the home affairs issue that the new government is going to tackle head-on during the next parliamentary sessions, beginning from October and another beginning from January. So those are the areas where consensus can be struck easier, more easily than other issues. And by so doing, the new government under Ms. Takaichi must win trust and confidence from the other members of the parliament and also from the wider public that this government could possibly deliver. There are hardline issues ranging from constitutional amendment and so on, but I don't think it's going to be the issue that Takaichi administration will tackle head on.